So good morning, everyone. My name is Christy, and I'm from the American Red Cross to bring to you a very special program called the Pillowcase Project. So before we get started, you hear that I'm from the American Red Cross. Can anybody tell me what the Red Cross does? Because we do so many different things. Absolutely, we help people in hospitals, okay? So one of the things that the Red Cross does is we host a lot of blood drives. So when you're a little bit older, if you have an adult in your home, they can come, donate blood, and we supply this to the hospitals, absolutely. Do any of you plan on becoming babysitters when you're older? All right, fantastic. So Red Cross, we teach a lot of different classes. So we teach the babysitters how to become babysitters. We teach lifeguards how to become lifeguards, okay? And how many of you have heard of first aid or CPR? All right, fantastic. So Red Cross, we also teach first aid and CPR. All right, fantastic. What else do we do? All right, absolutely. We help the military, all right? So Red Cross, we work very closely with the military. So say if someone's overseas and they need to come back because maybe a family member is not feeling well or we need to get them back home for an emergency, the Red Cross will work very closely with the military to get them back home, okay? And what else do we do? There's one more thing that I'm thinking of. Absolutely, we help people. So the Red Cross helps people during emergencies. So if you see a large disaster on TV, something like a hurricane or a flood or a winter storm or a tsunami, Red Cross will go and respond and help people with sheltering and food and clothing. So we help people in large disasters, and then we also help people locally. So if somebody had a home fire, somebody from Red Cross will go and they'll help them, okay? So today we're going to focus mainly on emergencies and natural disasters because that's actually where the Pillowcase Project started, okay? So many years ago, there was a very, very large storm called a hurricane, okay? And the storm was called Hurricane Katrina. This was a very large hurricane that affected many, many people, okay? So the Red Cross, we responded and we opened up a shelter, and students, just like you guys, were asked to evacuate. So go from an unsafe place to a safe place. So they went to a Red Cross shelter. So the Red Cross out in Louisiana noticed that all these students had their belongings in pillowcases. So things like an extra pair of clothing, their toothbrush, their toothpaste, maybe their school books if they felt like studying. They put all their belongings in a pillowcase and they went to a Red Cross shelter. So the Red Cross out in Louisiana thought, what a great idea to teach students all over the country about how to be prepared for emergencies and what to put in their go bag, which is their pillowcase. So if something were to happen, they can just grab it and go, okay? So today we're gonna learn a little bit about home fires, a hazard that can happen in your community. And at the end of this presentation, you are all going to get your own pillowcase so you can fill it with things that you would need in case of an emergency. So if something were to happen, you can just grab it and go. All right, does that sound good? All right, fantastic.